Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Demon Deacons offense will take the field first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Spins away from one. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
He makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Smith dropping to pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up. Smith wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out the... Turning it on!
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Demon Deacons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Throws up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Running to Green. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense getting set for first down. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. Give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Inside the 45. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. With jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Throws toward the end zone. And that one one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Demon Deacons are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Smith wants to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
He had all day to throw that. This offensive line knew coming into today their challenge was going to be trying to block up the blitzes and give their quarterback time to survey the field. He had all day to throw that one. Unfortunately, made a bad decision and throws it back.
Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here comes the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose and nothing doing. Smith dropping to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Give to Brown. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Touch pass on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Skinner. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Smith wants to throw. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Louisville! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Man, what a great way to end the 1st half. It wasn't a perfect 1st half, a lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot, but here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen, force some turnovers, play good in the 2nd half. Who knows what will happen?
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these two programs together, given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable 1st half in this New Mexico Bowl. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on third down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Play action. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Another incompletion on third down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Demon Deacons need to pick it up on fourth down. Credit over the middle. It's Barnes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets it out fast. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride, and that's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Turning it on.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, Dave. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action. You're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds a man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away to buy time. There he goes. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for space. It's Clark. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He worked his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wake! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. A quick pass to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. It's complete to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They want to throw it. Big guy smells it. Give him 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. But if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense, and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, and how about that? On fourth down, and they got to throw the football. They make the play in a big-time moment. Nice job by the offense. getting this a little bit closer to the finish line.
Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's DeLuca. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Demon Deacons line it up with a first and goal. Wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Smith wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. At the 35, he's open. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Trying to find the end zone. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. They'll go to the air on second and short. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the house. Touchdown, Wake.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith dropping to pass. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.